Howdy folks, TJ here. A new Next update just dropped, and this one was rather quick compared to the last one. The last one I think took a couple of months. This one hasn't been too long. I think I just made an update not long ago. But there's a new Speccy Next Kickstarter 2 update. I've got a nice warm drink with me, even though it's kind of hot out. I'm in Northern California and it's been near 100 every day. Of course, that seems nothing in comparison to my buddies overseas that have been complaining every day that it's been 100 degrees, well, Fahrenheit, Celsius, whatever that is, and there's no air conditioner there because it's just not something they use over there too often, so people are miserable. I get it. I live in Northern California, and it's a hot box here. Fires, smoke, you name it, hot heat, 100 and some odd degrees, and it's been, like I said, around 100 every day for the last 3 weeks. It's been terrible. So let me take a quick drink of this. We're going to talk about the Kickstarter update. So, as normal, I will chat about it a little bit. I haven't read this yet, haven't looked at it. We'll read a little of it. I'll throw in my 3 cents worth, 3.5 cents worth. How many cents is a pence? I don't want to know. I don't want to know because there's pence and pounds, and I have a hard enough time figuring out my own currency. So board comparison, awesome events, editors, and dates. Is that a date that you eat? I don't like dates. I like fig Newtons, figs, but dates? No, that's an adult. That's an adult type of food. I'm a kid at heart. I like candy. All in your trusty KS2 updates. So it dropped on the 27th. That's today. Shit. Greetings and welcome to the latest Kickstarter update. If you have been following our updates as of late, particularly the previous one, you're aware that the project is pretty much ready for production, with the only holding point being the waiting for the FPGA's order. We go deep into the production timeline, and particularly the FPGA lead times, as of April 3rd update, if you haven't checked that one out. We strongly recommend doing so, as it covers all the details on the predicated shipping dates. The top question we get from the backers fairly regularly, regardless from this update onwards, we'll always post a predicted shipping date to remind everyone what's the target. Without further ado, Ado spelled A-D-O, not Scooby-Doo, but Ado. ZXSpectrum shipping date estimate as of the 27th of July, 2022 is... Drums around here. I need a pair of drums. Q3 2023. So what does that mean? Pretty much end of summer is the way I look at it. Beginning of fall, right? So hopefully that sticks. Hopefully they increment that closer to us. But Q3 2023. I think we kind of all expected that. Right. The preamble out of the way. Let's look at what has been happening in the Spectrum Next world in the past few weeks, starting by a super with 3 U's, U, and U, and technical comparison between the original Issue 2 board presented in the Kickstarter 1 machines and the new Issue 4 board, aka 2H, shipping in the next of Kickstarter 2. So, that was the intro. Normally I'll read that exactly as it is, and then I'll kind of quickly peruse through the rest as best as I can. So the top subject, board comparison. Mike called... I always have a hard time with his name, but it's not as hard as Lampros Pataminomas. Mike Cadwallader. Some of you just probably watch this video just to see if I can pronounce shit. I can pronounce shit. Shite. Is that good? Is that good? Shite. Sheet. Shite. Dislikes too much attention. Mike Caldwelder. I probably said it right that time. Dislikes too much attention, but this is sometimes overridden by his desire to share information on the Spectrum Next, especially considering the significant delays that are impacting the project and the fact that the backers and fans of the project often have to endure weeks and weeks of silence. So he would have preferred Sean Bean to have done the voice over for this one, but you'll have to do with Mike's voice instead. I find his voice pleasurable. He's a pleasurable chap. I like the dude. He's a friend of mine on the Facebooks there. And anybody that's in the Next world knows him. So he's one of the upper status apparatuses of the Next world to me. He talks about changes have occurred. So this is a link to a video. Spectrum Next Issue 2 verse Issue 4, the changes. So there is a video that is linked in this update from Henrique about the, and I haven't seen this yet, so Issue 2 versus the Issue 4. So check that video out. Very cool. And in a past video, I actually linked to Mike's YouTube channel, so you should have already subscribed if you haven't, so you get all this stuff even before these updates come out. So check that out. Crystal Designs. I've heard of this, but I haven't perused it yet. We have to apologize profusely to Lee Duke. Lee Duke, I've got him as a friend on Facebook too, for constantly missing the excellent Crystal Designs suite in the Kickstarter updates. If you're coding tipple, T-I-P-P-L-E. So what is a coding tipple? Oh, I know what a coding is, but what the hell's a tipple? I don't know. That's something that you folks over there say, but it sounds nice. I'm going to have a tipple. Of choice. If it's cold outside, do your tipples? No, okay, we'll stop there. Okay, coding tipples. Spectrum Next is Next Basic. This design suite is tailor-made for you. It allows you to easily design and create sprites, tiles, oh cool, tile maps, fonts, and palettes. I need the font stuff because I have not in my first game, Invasion of the Cloud Peaceful, the Next Storm for the next. I just used the stock standard font. This is cool that you can do fonts in here too. This will help me because I don't have to think too far out of the basket here, and I can use this. But what is this? This looks like a suite of applications for your Next that allow you to make all this stuff. All from within the comfort of your favorite expanded 8-bit computer. No external hardware required. So on your Next, there's already a nice sprite editor in there that you can create sprites, but this is a complete encompassing package that does all sorts of stuff. I need to check this out. So you can download and find out more about Crystal Designs, and Crystal is spelt with a K. And Lee's itch.io account is in the link. So check that out if you haven't. Very cool. Nexter, hey, I did a review on this recently. Paul Weller's Sun Team brought up the idea of a regular compilation of Spectrum Next back in March this year. He has been hard at work since then, creating in a required content in order to get issue 1 out the door. So as you know, this is a digital e-zine magazine for the Next. So on the 17th of July, our patience was rewarded and issue 1 became a reality, featuring mini games and news section. Paul is now looking for contributions for subsequent issues. So cool. They give a nice link to Nexter, and they show one of the game images in there. Back up the barge! My face is in this shot. I made the next the next. What do you got? The next update. I don't think I've made that yet. I'm big now. Big cheese, and it's not even my thing, but I did a review on it, so it looks like they stuck my YouTube review link in here. Hey, how cool. Man, I'm gorgeous. Damn fine looking chap. His generosity is creating Nexter. So Paul created Nexter. He's got an itch.io account, which I linked to before. So if you're anything into Next, make sure to check out Nexter. I love magazines, period. So even if it's digital form only, and it's all about Next, and there's some games in there. And one of the games I was enjoying quite a bit. So check that out. And like I said, I'll see if I can plaster up a picture. But it's got a link to my YouTube video where I'm giving my normal thumbs up. It's not quite the thumbs up of Jim Bagley. You ever see him thumb up? He's got a really good thumb. Presidential thumb, I would say. Okay, so that's it on that. So Nexter. Shovel Adventure. Man, I wish I had some damn more money. But I'm in the saving mode for a van next year. I've ordered myself a van. It's going to take a year to build. But there's lots of stuff I want to buy for the Next, but I have to cool my engines because I've been buying way too much shit. But there's a Kickstarter project for the Shovel Adventure game, which looks like a Mummy kind of game. Pat Morita's team Kickstarter page. So if you have the money, if you don't have the money but want it anyway, like me, I don't know if I can handle getting another. I got to save for what I got to do. But this is the Shovel Adventure. It looks like an awesome game for the Next. There's a Kickstarter up, so this Kickstarter update is talking about, hey, go check it out. So there is a Kickstarter link in this for Shovel. Looks really cool. Retro computer events. I so wish I was overseas because you guys have some kick-ass events on kick-ass computers. We've got a lot here in the United States, but it's not quite the same. You know, over where you guys are, it's all about the Speccy or all about some cool Euro or UK or whatever you want to say. Cool 8-bit computers that were over there, I'll say. And we've got lots of cool computers here in the US, but I'm used to those. I was here, so I want the stuff that's from over there. It always seems like the grass is greener on the other side, and you guys do get a lot of rain. Although you've had this heat things going, so I don't know if your grass is all brown now or what. Like our brown, you light a match and the whole state just burns quick. It's brown, brown, brown. Anyway, retro computer events. There is not one, but 2 retro computer events taking place in the next few months. So, Play Expo Blackpool, just the name alone, Blackpool, that sounds bitchin'. There's a big link to that, UK's longest running retro game expo. Buy tickets, it's October 1st and 2nd, so cool. And then Crash Live 2022. Just alone, I'd want to waste my life savings to go over and check out the show, but I can't. I gotta be an adult about this. I've got shit I gotta pay. But this looks bitchin'. Crash Live 2022. It looks like this one's in November. Oh, this is right around the Thanksgiving holiday here in the United States. So I don't think I could get away. Family may be a little mad at me. But anyway, a new event for your calendars, and hopefully one that will be repeated many times in the future. Crash Live 2022 in collaboration between Crash Magazine, Revival Retro Events, and the Retro Computer Museum. All 3 fine establishments. That's so cool. And the picture looks awesome. It's got all these fun creatures from video games in it. And it shows Crash Live, Stadium. The picture looks cool. If I can somehow, lately my Mac's been freezing and shit on me, and I should say not the Mac, but the program I use to edit my videos crashes every time I try to add a picture. It's really weird, and I just don't want to figure it out right now. Anyway, Crash Live looks like a bitchin' ass event. Oh man, I so wish I was over there, but maybe I'll be able to do Crash Live 2027. We'll just name that one 2027. Okay, get ready. 2020, yeah, 2027. Okay, cool. So there's a link to that. Oh, that's the end. Okay, so that's just a quick. This was a quick next update. That is actually a short one. Come on down and play and visit us. So yeah, and that's it for now. Stay tuned for the next update. Awesome Spectrum Next Projects Within. So I think this is less than a month before the last one, or around a month roughly. So that is a pretty cool update. So yeah, we got kind of a firm date, Q3 2023. There's all sorts of expos. There's cool games. There's an extra magazine with my pretty damn image on it. I'm beautiful. At least my mom thinks so. Dad never thought I was pretty. He thought I was one ugly son of a bee. But that's okay. That's okay. Nexter, and then Crystal Designs, the Mike La Pronamos Carabolo. Oh, that's a nice one. Board comparison video, all sorts of good stuff. So hey, there you go. Next Kickstarter 2 update number 20. That's number 20. Number 20. So we've got 21, 22. We've got lots to go before a whole year goes up. So long wait, folks. But until then, just enjoy as best as you can life. Get out, fly fish, spin cast fish. Just eat porridge, whatever you like to do. Go out and do it, and have a great rest of your. Is it week? Oh, it's only Wednesday. I've got days to work before it's weekend. But happy weekend to you. Bye.